We're at Prairie Canyon Ranch today, a Douglas County open space property. My name is Mark Weston, and to my right, your left, is Kathleen Weston, my bride. I got to Douglas County first not as a resident, as a major real estate investor. We bought a 5-acre building site in 1976 in a little subdivision called Forest Park Estates, which is down in the southern part of the county. We were able to buy a house on Russellville Road in Douglas County. Why Douglas County? It was the beauty, it was the openness, and the sense of possibility. It wasn't a ranch, but two 35-acre parcels glued together with a house. And we thought, wouldn't it be neat if we could do our little part here and protect this property so that it won't be divided, and it would never be subdivided into anything smaller than 70 acres, and not even two 35-acre parcels. Very, very minor effort at protecting something that we thought was important to protect. So I knew about the Land Conservancy. I understood about conservation easements because of my profession. And we donated a conservation easement to the Land Conservancy. And that began what is, I guess it's fair to say, is a lifelong relationship with the Douglas Land Conservancy. Prairie Canyon Ranch was here. It was a ranch, and it's under the ownership of the county today because of the citizens' vote in 1994 to enact the very first tax in the county to protect stuff like this, to in some cases buy it and own it. I think it was 1993 when the county commissioners put on the ballot a 1% sales tax. It went down in flames. And so a group of us got together after the election and said, let's try this again, but let's focus on open space and parks and trails and leave the other stuff out. We didn't have political support. Ironically, it was a lobbyist or maybe an employee of the Home Builders Association of Metro Denver who at breakfast one day with a couple of us said, "Did you know that you can put a tax on the ballot by citizen petition?" And we all kind of looked at each other and said, nobody told us that. We crafted language for the ballot question, and then we went out and collected petitions, and it passed. The November of '94, it was, I don't remember the numbers, but it was pretty overwhelming yes. And so the program began then in January of '95 with initial tax collections and automobile sales and any place taxes were collected, and it's gone gangbusters ever since. Interest by landowners in donating conservation easements to land trusts began to take off. I was a land appraiser and was interested in working with landowners who had this intent. And so my timing was perfect. I planned all of this. and I sort of became in some circles at least, the go-to appraiser. And I enjoyed doing it because I love the outcome. I get to drive anywhere in the state today, and almost without trying, I'll drive by a project that I've been involved with, which is
that's got to be heartfelt.
Oh, it's absolutely heartwarming. Conservatism or conservation seeks to not to freeze things in time, but to be thoughtful about change and to be deliberate about change.
When you have something that's conserved, that it is a place, I think, where the soul can rest for just a moment. It's actually shoring up an aspect of us culturally that keeps us closer to a sense of possibility within ourselves, potential, but more importantly, sort of a wholeness of one's spirit, which of course then you hope can expand from here outward and kind of continue that cycle of conserving.
So much of my life's work, both paid and unpaid, has been to, through community involvement, to seek for things to change slowly and in a measured
Lovely.
way. And if we don't care for the land and the water, then we're not caring for ourselves.
Stewards,
Stewardship.
necessary stewards, yeah.